How safe do you feel online? Let's test your knowledge, go over some facts, and see how you do. Just by taking this short security quiz. We'll start with this warning that you might have got from Microsoft, and it popped up on your computer. Is this a real warning, or is it a scam? It sure looks real based on the web address, and there's a phone number here. But no, it's a scam. It's telling you not to shut down your computer and to call that number. But remember, Microsoft would never contact you directly through a pop-up message. And turning off your computer is not going to result in losing your data. What I would do is I would get to my task manager and close this up immediately. You can do Control-Shift-Escape, and that's a keyboard shortcut. And when that opens up, you can see that you could actually end that task. Or you could just turn off your computer too. Remember, if there's a phone number involved, it usually means there's a scam. How about this warning? Is this real or is this a scam? This pops up on your browser and it's telling you to be careful. Well, it's real. Be careful. Your browser's trying to tell you that there's something dangerous on that website. So go back. Press the back button or the backspace key and go back to a previous location. You can also just close the browser too, and if you're concerned about it, just press Alt F4. That's a keyboard shortcut if you're worried about clicking on the X to close. Alt F4 is always a shortcut that will exit you out of something. Now, what about this one? Well, look at an email. If you receive an email warning you that there's something wrong with your bank account, in this case Bank of America, and it's blocking your online account, is it legitimate or is it fake? It's a scam. Now, how would you know about this one? How do you know it's a scam? If you looked at the email address, you would see that. Notice I'm going to go back there. It's highlighted in yellow. That email address is nothing to do with Bank of America. It has nothing on Bank of America on the extension. So that's how you know. Always check what the email address is where it's coming from. If it looks suspicious, then just delete it. Looking at Facebook, a lot of us visit Facebook and look up stuff and see friends and communicate. How do you know that you're going to the real Facebook website? Is this one real or is it fake? How do you know? Well, this one was legitimate. The clue on this one was there was a padlock in the top left corner of the web address. Let's go back. Do you see it up there in the top left corner next to the address? And also the S on the end of HTTP means S being secure. So you're okay going in to log on that one. Have you ever gotten a warning from McAfee? Oftentimes you buy a new computer and McAfee is already pre-installed. So maybe you think you have McAfee, but now you're getting a warning. Is this real? And is it really from McAfee? They're telling you that there's a Trojan detected and that if you call the support number, they'll go ahead and take it off. Well, it's a scam. Again, you shouldn't see a phone number that you have to call. So they're trying to get you to call and pay them. Don't do it. Clear your browsing history or go ahead and just close that again through the Task Manager. You can always get to the Task Manager just by typing the word Task Manager. If you're not sure how to clear your browser's history, just Google that. Depends on which browser you're using. So how about this message now? All your files have been locked, and it's from the Department of Justice. It's a scam, but it's probably ransomware. They want money from you, and they want you to send it through Bitcoin. I've actually had this one on my computer. Unfortunately, it was very difficult to get rid of, and I had to take it in to have it removed. Never will a government agency contact you through a pop-up. Now, the problem with this is you probably won't get your files back even if you do pay. So I was lucky enough that I had all my files in the cloud, and so all we had to do was reset the computer. And then I started again. So with ransomware, keep in mind, it's always a good idea to have your files someplace other than just on the computer. Chances are you're not going to get them back from something like that. When it comes to shopping and offers about getting something, Maybe a Facebook friend shared something with you as far as a competition to win the latest iPhone. And all you had to do is go to the website and put in your name and your email address and complete a survey. But you've never heard of this website before. Should you enter the competition? Well, no, because the prize seems too good to be true. Or no, I just don't trust the website. But hey, why not? Maybe it's simple enough and I do want to win a phone. Well, something like this typically is a bait and switch. So be aware of any websites that you're not familiar with. But what if your friend told you about a gift card from Walmart and said all you really have to do to apply for this gift card is, click on the link. If you click on the link to get your gift card, do it before it's too late. You'd hate to lose it, right? Or what? Maybe you don't want something from Walmart because you don't shop there anyway. Or maybe you should just ignore the link and ask your friend. I think this one is pretty obvious. I would check with your friend first to make sure that the text message that they send to you hasn't been compromised. Remember, if you click on a link in something that you're not sure that you're getting from your friend, it could be infected, and you might end up infecting your computer with malware. Or even your phone you could infect too. But there is a lot of companies out there trying to offer you deals, so always, if it comes from somebody else, check with them first. Well, what about surveys? Have you ever been asked to do a survey? This one here says, did you enjoy your last flight, whether it was with Air Canada or any airline? If you've flown that airline recently, maybe you think it is legitimate. Or maybe you haven't flown the airline, so you don't think it is. Or maybe the email address looks kind of weird. Well, again, as I point out, always look at the email address. There's a lot of scammers that are trying to attack you through big companies like airlines, and they oftentimes will send you surveys, even if you've flown or haven't flown. But always check the email address, and that's how you'll know if it's real or not. If you order things online, maybe there's a Black Friday special, or anytime there's a holiday, maybe there's a good sale on, but you've ordered it from this website, but you still haven't received it yet, but your friend orders from it all the time. What should you do? If it's 3 weeks later and you still haven't received it, do you contact the manufacturer to ask where the order is? Or do you file a dispute with your credit card provider because you probably have been scammed? Or just be patient. It'll probably get to you eventually. First thing I would probably do is actually contact the website first. It's perhaps maybe taking a little bit longer for the package to get to you. There's hundreds of packages that get lost all the time. So check with the website first. Then if you haven't had any response from the website, if they don't respond to you or it's been a week, I would then definitely contact your credit card company and dispute it. Since we are talking about ordering things online, have you ever gotten a really good deal for something online? And you think, wow, that website really sells it for a low price. If it sells for a low price, what should you be aware of? Well, there might be additional shipping fees. It might be shipped from a different country, so there might even be import fees. The branded items could be knockoffs. They might be fake or counterfeit. Or is it all of that? Well, it depends where you go. If you're going to a website like eBay or some of these other ones I've listed here, these online marketplaces will sell things for a discounted fee or price. But is it legitimate or not? Well, it depends. I bought a bathing suit directly from the manufacturer, and it came from China, so it took a lot longer to get to me, but it was a lot cheaper. Let's try one more of these and see how you're doing here. First of all, this email had so many links in it, which is unlikely to have normally. They're trying to catch you on any one of those by clicking on it and perhaps sending you someplace you don't want to be or loading something on your computer that it shouldn't. Did you also notice that Walmart in one of the lines was spelled wrong? And again, check out the email address. Where is it coming from? Lots of good warning ones on this one. If you have a PayPal account and you want to do some shopping and pay through your PayPal account, but you got an email recently saying that your card is about to expire, what should you do? If you've received this email, is it a scam? Someone pretending to be PayPal? Should you update your card details? Yes, if you think it's from PayPal because there's a PayPal logo, then go ahead and do it. Or do you think it's a scam and beware? The email address seems fishy. Or are you confident that it is the sender based on the intl.paypal.com and you know that that is actually PayPal? What would you do here? Well, first of all, it is actually legitimate. That intl.paypal.com is legitimate, and if you weren't sure, you could have Googled it. Generally, though, as a rule, if there is anything in the email that's asking for any of your personal information, like your bank account numbers or driver's license or your full name and birth date or any passwords, major red flag, and you would know that. But in this case, I would have gone to PayPal's website directly and then updated my information. Again, never clicking on a link. So how did you do? Do you feel pretty safe online? A lot of it's common sense, right? But if we're not careful and we're not paying attention, we can get taken. So just always slow down before you click on something. Stay safe online, and thanks for watching.